an evening like that. But give us your summary then of how you started with the ball firstly.
Yeah, I mean, I think we started beautifully with the ball, and we had our opportunities, and I think we've seen in all the games so far a lot of swing and perhaps a bit of some fine margins in this game. It didn't quite go our way, and from then on it was obviously a very good surface and a very difficult team to stop. So Rajasthan played outstandingly well, and for us, you know, it's looking at it you know, logically, I suppose, and understanding that there's definitely a number of things to touch on and improve on as a side. And having said that, T20 sometimes throws those curveballs at you, and you have to keep your chin up and move on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to mention the no balls, but obviously it's frustrating for you getting wickets with no balls and that ill discipline at the start. Is that just simply first game tournament, a little bit rusty, perhaps lacking in rhythm a little bit? How do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something common to us as a side, and you know, so it was a surprise in a lot of ways, and we certainly don't want to be doing that moving forward. You know, clearly it presents a number of extra deliveries also in an innings, and obviously when you take a wicket off a no ball, it's never nice. But you know, at the same time, yeah, it's important for us to look at areas where we can improve. You know, the game's the game. There's a number of things that you can't control, and a number of things that happen throughout it. But in terms of how we want to be playing our cricket and how we want to keep improving, those are the things that we want to be talking about.
How good a prospect's Umran Malik?
Yeah, incredibly exciting. Obviously got that raw pace. And yeah, I mean, hopefully he continues to evolve as a cricketer. He's young. He got some experience last year, which was really valuable, and I'm sure he's just going to continue to get better.
Kane, DPR, commiserations. But what do you tell your team after a game like this?
Yeah, we're going to sit down. We've got a few days also between our next match, and there are a number of things that we do want to touch on, because we know the nature of T20 cricket can be fickle, but what are the things that, you know, for us as a side we want to keep committing to, and you know, we were put under pressure throughout certainly the you know, the first innings, the second half. You know, they were able to come hard because we couldn't quite pick up those wickets early on, and so for us as a side and as a young team, we want to make sure that we stay engaged throughout and be nice and clear on what we're trying to execute, despite, you know, the things that that can go your way and the ball can go over the fence, and all these things happen. But as a side, we want to keep making sure we learn. And with the bat, look, it was tough. As we saw early on, the ball moved, and we needed to navigate that as well as we could, and then try and I suppose throw some punches through that back end, and Rajasthan did it beautifully, and today it wasn't.
We'll leave it there. Thanks ever so much for your honest thoughts.
Cheers.
Good luck for the next game, mate.